Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm not too enthused, but I'm gonna try to be. Just want to thank you for joining our team training session. Tonight we're excited to just talk about our Avon business, things we love and things we wish we would change because we seek to grow and improve. If you are watching this on replay, thank you for watching. We hope that you will be inspired to ignite your potential. Welcome again.
Avon's mission is to grow and support a diverse community of beauty lovers who share what they love most and to help them shine with confidence.
All right. So, ladies, our icebreaker question for today is, if you could have any song play every time you enter the room, what would it be? If you could have any song play every time you enter the room, what would it be?
I have no clue.
Um, that's a hard one.
I got it. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Barbara says she got it.
I can't even think of the name of a song.
Yeah, go ahead, Miss Barbara.
Special, You're Special by Jill Scott.
Ooh. Yeah. Mine is, I have two. One is Grateful. Grateful. And the other one is I Believe I Can Fly.
All right, for me, it's either I'm Unashamed, and the other one, I'm Every Woman.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If I want to dance, I just want to sit and think, I'm Unashamed.
Yeah.
You gotta hush. They gotta hush. I can't hear.
All right. Nothing for you, Jeannie?
I can't think of nothing.
That was on the spur of the moment, but those were the two that came to my head. I see them all the time.
I don't even have a song that comes to my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
All right. If aliens landed on Earth tomorrow and offered to take you home with them, would you go?
Now, me, no. That I know. No, I'm not.
Me either. No.
It depends.
Yes.
It depends.
Yes.
It depends what kind, where do you
home?
live? And yeah, where do you live? Where do you live?
Yeah.
And aliens.
What you got?
We watch too much movies. Maybe the aliens don't really look like that.
Right.
So it depends. Let me see what you look like first.
Yeah.
And let me see what you look like first. I might take an adventure.
I ain't going nowhere.
Definitely no.
No. I don't care what you look like. What you got? I ain't going.
I'm up for an adventure.
No, it will definitely be one too.
Yes.
Absolutely. I agree with that, Tamara, that, it depends. It really depends. You might be coming with something better than what we got here.
Yeah. You never know.
So, yeah. What you say, Miss Barbara? Look, say it. Miss Barbara, oh, you can't hear us?
No, I said I'm not going.
She said it behind me. I ain't going. Nope. They've been now making a mess down here.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
So you never know.
Mm,
Never know. He
mm,
might
mm,
surprise you.
You
mm, mm.
never know.
Well, we'll
All
stay right here.
right. We're celebrating some small wins or wins. What are you celebrating tonight? Anything to share? What are we celebrating tonight? Oh, what am I celebrating tonight?
Well, I've been vending for the last 2 weeks.
Whoa.
You go, girl.
I've been out there since June 19th. That was a
Mhm,
storm, but I was out there until the
mhm,
rain ran us out. And
Mhm.
then that was in East Orange. And then in Newark, I was at this church parking lot. That was pretty
uh-huh.
good on
Mm.
15th Avenue. And
What did
then
they have? What was the event?
When was
for
that?
the
When was?
church, it's an event. It's something that they have on a regular where they have clothes. They give away like used clothes and stuff like
Mm,
that.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
So, people come out and they get food. They have food and everything. But they had a couple of vendors. There was only like 5 vendors out there. It wasn't many.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But they gave away clothes and stuff. They gave away food, information, doctors and
Mm.
stuff like
Okay.
that.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Kind
that
of
was
like
that
a
was all
health
right.
fair or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, something like
Mm.
that. And
Okay.
then I went to Irvington Center up here at the police station. That was a bummer because it was too
Mm,
Mm.
hot that day. It was
Mm.
really
Wow.
hot.
yeah.
Mhm.
That was a bummer. And then Wednesday, this past Wednesday, the second, I was down at Mulberry Commons. That was good.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All
That
right.
was
So you
good.
got your
Down
What
in
was
days
that
Prudential.
filled.
event?
That was at Prudential Wednesday, the second.
At
And then
Prudential?
yeah, they have music down there every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm,
It started July the 2nd.
You had to pay?
No, no, I put my stuff in a wagon and pull it all through there.
Okay.
I didn't set
Okay.
up a table.
You
Mm-mm.
go. You
Mm-mm.
go,
And
Jeannie.
and then I went to a pool party Saturday, and I did the same thing. I asked the girl, "Can I bring it?" And I brought nothing but Skin So
It's
Soft. So I
also
sold like 15 little spray bottles and six
What?
of the big ones.
Yeah, because that's what everybody want now.
Damn.
Yeah. So I just,
go, girl.
somebody have something. I just try to bring. I'm just gonna bring something
Yeah.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
See? So
Mm-hmm.
people are out there. People might
People.
not realize until you show up and
Yeah.
they just
Right.
see the bag. Because
Yeah.
that's what happened to me at work. I just showed up with the bag for a girl who likes the hand creams.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And another one looked at me and said, "You sell Avon?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "My mother been looking for Avon." Her mother is a
Wow.
Puerto Rican lady that been looking for Avon. I said, "Well,
Mm.
let me go to my car," and I gave her a book. You know,
Yeah.
so I think people forget because
Mm.
we're not a lot of people are not pushing as much as they used to because
Right.
online is there, so they don't see it as prevalent as they used to see it, so
Mm-hmm.
they just think we don't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
they see that bag or they see that Skin So Soft, and they remember, oh,
Mm-hmm.
Avon, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think what Jeannie's doing is phenomenal.
I
Yeah,
know.
Mm-hmm.
because
I could never
some of
do
the
that. I'm gonna tell you that I could never
No,
do what
I
you did.
know.
But
Yeah.
let me tell you what happened. So I do be posting on Facebook sometimes. So one of the ladies who be out, for the music event, she was like, "Where's the Avon people?" So two of my
Mm,
friends said, "Jean sells Avon," and when it popped up, and I saw the message, I inboxed the lady. I responded to her message, and she didn't respond back. So she was at the pool party. So I
mm,
was
Oh.
like, who is Dee Dee? And they
Ah.
told me who she was, and I went to her, and she bought like two big bottles, one for her, one for her her daughter. And
mm,
Mm-hmm.
then, they made an announcement that I had it out there. And
mm,
I
Wow.
just walked around and people was just
mm.
purchasing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See?
That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
so good, you know?
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
and that's working for
Mhm.
you. So that's
Mhm.
good. Yeah. And
So I swam, danced, and ate, and so ate.
That.
so what some people do is, they're set up outside their gates. you know.
Mm,
And so people do different things, you know,
right,
because sometimes people need to be reminded that
Right.
you sell. And then somebody may say, you know, they want this thing, but then I mean when they see you on the spot with it,
right,
they
right,
Exactly.
just grab
I
it,
think
you
that's,
know.
right.
yeah, I think
Because some of them don't wait for you to order. They don't want to wait to order. They want it
Mhm.
True,
now.
true,
Yep.
So
Mm.
that's what I
true.
told one lady. So she asked me, was I coming out to Roselle Saturday? And she
Hmm.
told me she's selling eyeglasses, shades.
Okay.
So I
Mhm.
got to look for her table because she didn't have money to get it Saturday when I was out
Hmm.
there, but she said she will have her table set up. So she's like, "You
Oh,
set up a table?" I was like, "No, because I like to dance." So but I will be out there with it. You know,
Yeah.
I'll put it in a wagon. Now when I go out there, I'm gonna put in a some Skin So Soft, what I have left, and I'm gonna also bring some perfumes and some
Hmm.
deodorant. I'm gonna fill the wagon up with some bags and just go.
mm.
Hmm.
And I just pull it through the crowd.
Yeah.
Mm.
So how much do you sell the small Avon for? Small Skin So Soft for?
I did them for $11. I didn't because they 12.99. So I just did $11 for them.
They're 13.99 now.
Well, they was 12.99 the last book. So this book they're 13.
Mm-hmm. No, no, that's been from the from campaign
Mm-mm.
12.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
It was no, they
Move
was
that chair back.
12.99.
But I know we got them still at a, you know, yes, on when they were on special. But yeah,
Right.
yeah, we have to keep double checking the prices because they go
Mm-hmm.
up. And that's how you earn a little extra money, you know, when you have
Mm-hmm.
stock and then you sell it, you know, after it's
What?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, the prices are jumping left and right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, one of the things I just wanted to for us to touch base on, and I'll just start, and anybody can jump in. And Tamara, I don't know how much you know about what's going on with this.
Get that that's up.
The delivery system. Most of us who placed a campaign 13 order have not received them as yet.
Oh,
We would normally have received them
right.
by now, but
Last week.
well, already, but
Right.
we have not
Oh,
received them. So
get him,
for
Michaela.
me, I have two campaign
Get
13
him
orders
out
that
of here.
are outstanding,
Mm-hmm.
that I'm waiting for. Luckily, I had stuff in stock. And what I had to do also is run by the store and pick up two items because I didn't want this particular customer to be waiting too long.
Right.
So I had to run by the store to get two items for her.
Mm-hmm.
So what they are saying is they changed their system, and in
Wow.
short, what happening now, they did an overall with the
Mhm.
delivery, with the packaging and delivery system at the location in Gainesville, I think it's called. So what happened now is the issue that they're having is the Avon system is not communicating properly with the UPS system. And so
That
they're
whole thing
supposed to,
was
there's the
gone. It was supposed
whatever
to go off. The
code they
whole
use
thing.
that
Look at the
Avon.
whole
So
thing was supposed to go
even
off.
though it says that the order is shipped, when Avon
Take
says
this
the
one
order
too.
is shipped, what it means is that they have done
Check this
their
one.
internal packaging for it to be sent to um UPS. So it's like you place an order, it's they put it together, bam, 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 put together. It's packaged from Avon
Oh,
and it is ready for UPS. And the UPS truck comes and picks it up. That
and
is
then
what Avon considers to be shipped. That's what shipped is when Avon says it is shipped. Now, what they're saying is that communication was not working because, as you know, there is a number that Avon gives you for your order. I think it starts with like AV something. So
Mhm.
that's the Avon number. And then there is the UPS tracking number that we can use to track to see which every step of the way where the package is. And so it is that communication that is not working. So they say that they've pretty much gotten it sorted, even if when you go online, it may be saying that it is stuck with UPS. It may not be showing the tracking, but what they're saying is it is en route to you. So we will wait to see. Today is Monday. So
And
let's see
Wednesday.
what happens by Wednesday. I mean, it's messed up that this has happened because now we've run into another campaign,
Campaign.
and
Yeah.
so it's like a mess. It's a
It is.
mess.
It really is.
And the only thing that makes me, not be even more frustrated is because really and truly, as bad as things are, this is the first that this has ever happened, as far as I
Right.
know. And so I really, I don't get too frustrated. I don't get angry. I mean, it's frustrating, but I don't get angry about it because I cannot remember in sitting
Ever.
down in my 13, 14 years, this has happened
Oh,
with my order. So I don't want to be unreasonable with because things happen, so
No, but
that
it's
is the
something. Oh,
situation.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's
No,
something
go
on
ahead.
their part. It's something on their part though, because like you said, we never had a problem with it before. So they're saying that it's not the coding or something, but there was never an issue with it before. So they changed something. The Avon people changed something, of course, that didn't agree with UPS, and now we have to wait, for this to come through because it's always been Avon sends it out, they ship it, and then UPS get it, then UPS put a number on it, and then it tracks it and tell you you can look to see where it's at. And it has not moved. So somebody did something really wrong and it's holding up probably everybody in the world.
and then maybe in our area, our orders are efficient, in this area, but maybe in some other areas where that issue might be happening because we are more condensed and we have a lot of UPS and stuff like that in this area. But maybe for some of those areas who don't have access to UPS readily or shipping, I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
everybody gets their orders from UPS. I'm not sure if everywhere in the Avon world in US gets their orders
Mm-hmm.
from UPS. So, it could be, shipping in overall shipping, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Right. Most people do get their orders through
yeah,
UPS. But I agree, yes, not everybody.
yeah,
And now it's not just the United States, it's both United States and Canada.
yeah.
So yeah. Anybody else has anything to say? Anybody else? You want to vent? I don't have a problem with it because it's frustrating. All right, so
No.
yeah, another thing that I just want to touch on, sometimes as we were, talking before we started rolling or so, is the prices have gone up. And this is the way that Avon in the past had operated. When they were operating well, they were bringing out new products because that's what the business requires,
Mm-hmm.
that new products come out ever so often, and the
I gotta check them
prices
before you go on. Get her
the
bag and
prices
get up.
change. And so the prices they have jumped, significantly in some cases. And so how do we approach this? What do we do? The fragrances, almost all of the regular female fragrances that was for 1999, they are all now 22.99. So that is a 19, 20, 21, 22. So that is like a $3, $2 or $3 jump for those. And also the bonus size lotions have gone up from 16.99 or so, and in some
Yeah.
cases 17.99 to
Mm-hmm.
now 19.99. So another $2 or $3 on top of it. Um, and of course, some of the skincare items have gone up too, from 25.99, 26.99 to 27.99. And those that were 39.99 have gone up to 41.99. So overall with prices, I don't know whether, because a lot of our products, many of our products are not made in the USA. And so I don't know if the tariff and all of that kind of thing, all of those things has affected the prices, because if you notice, the prices have gone up everywhere.
Yeah.
So now it is how we approach this. What
And
do we do? How do we feel about this? And how do we manage our business?
and it's so funny you said that. I remember
Mm-hmm.
I was doing an invoice yesterday for a girl who ordered two with the bonus size Skin So Soft. So
Mm-hmm.
I was doing the thing, and I'm like, 26.99. But it said to myself, I'm like, was it always 26.99? but and I went back to another campaign. I'm like, okay, 24.99. I'm like, okay, maybe it was on sale. But I'm like, no. But I just did the invoice and I gave it to her, and she didn't say anything to me. So I'm like, okay, all right, she needs it. She ain't gonna, you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes like if it's a product that I think a customer uses, you can maybe give a courtesy to them.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I think the conversation around it, kind of puts the customer in the forefront of it. Oh, because I believe that a customer who wants and loves the product, they're probably not going to bat an eyelid because they want that product. Even with the lotions, the lady with the lotions, I put the order in and I said to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, 19.99 for the bonus size moisture therapy? I'm like, that's not right. But then, all right, I know she wants it, and she has never, with all the increases, because it keeps going up, with all the increases, she has never said anything to me. I present the invoice to her, and she has never said anything to me about, she just said, oh, how much do I owe you? She didn't even look, she doesn't even look at how much do I owe you. She pays me and keeps it moving. So I think
Mm-hmm.
for customers who are really diehard customers who know and love their products and they
Mm-hmm.
can't live without it, they
Mm-hmm.
won't say anything. It's just like us. We go to the supermarket, we need sugar, we need milk. Okay, it went up, but you need it. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Not buy it
Mm-hmm.
because it went up?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think that's how I will approach some of it. For new customers, I guess we don't have to say anything because then they don't know that the price
Right.
went up. But for other customers, I mean, you could give them a courtesy,
Yeah.
just so you know. But I think that is why it's important to always make sure you put a book in the bag, for
Right.
them so that they
Right.
know, okay, this is not me. It's all
Right.
listed here. You know what I mean? So I guess it depends on your customers. That's why I guess we have to have that relationship with our customers because it all depends on who your customer is.
Yeah, I lost a customer, from the job. because she liked the timeless. She always bought sets, and because they went up so much, and they don't do the sets anymore, she goes to like Bath and Body Works. So even when I told her, this was on sale, just the perfume, the timeless, or you can get both of those, the softener, she doesn't want it. It really made me upset too, because I'm like, this stuff is cheap, the Avon stuff. Bath and Body Works, their prices, they also
Exactly. So it
go
just
up
doesn't
too.
even
So
make any sense.
you wanna just continue to pay $11.99 for the
Yeah.
perfume, and it's not
Yeah.
gonna stay
Yeah,
like
and
that.
that's
Yes.
exactly
Yes.
And it's not.
why it has to
Yes.
be.
So she just,
Sometimes,
that's all she wanted to pay
yeah,
for.
Yes.
So I'm like, that's just plain crazy. So
Yes.
yeah, and
I
that's
don't
why
I
it's
don't
like,
bother with her no more. But
yeah,
with
Yes.
the
you have to
increase,
know that, man.
but with the increase, so I definitely lost. She hasn't ordered anything from me for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time, and she would order every pay. But on top of the increases that we have for these perfumes or whatever, the stuff, you got to remember, you got to add the service fee and the taxes. So that's another $3 to $4.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Skin So Soft, this alone is going to be costing like $30 for one bottle,
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
Yeah.
25 ounce. The perfumes, 22, 23.99. It's going to be like $27 for the
Yep.
perfume.
Yep.
Lotion
Yeah.
going to be like $23.
And
So,
the
like you
thing
said,
is, yeah.
they, they're making a lot of stuff over there in China, because I know it's not all over here, like you said. And whether it's tariff price or not, they're not charged. They're not making a lot of money making that stuff there. But when it's coming back here to us, that's where the cost is coming from.
Yeah.
So they don't
Um,
pay them.
um, yeah, it's a number of things. The thing is that with the prices, and I'm telling you, I mean, and we all know it too, that regardless of how much Avon products have increased, when you go out there, it still is cheaper than most places, comparable things. I mean, I'm not talking about when you go to the dollar store and so on,
Mhm,
but when you go because Avon has great fragrances, and people the price is still cannot be compared. We're still much cheaper than
mhm,
the same similar quality thing out
mhm,
there. And so a couple of things. So what I do is, like, for example, I had a customer who ordered, and she's a friend also. She ordered two of the bonus size lotions. She always get the moisture therapy lotion. These lotions I had gotten from when they were on sale, and because when
mhm,
they go on sale, I buy quite a lot. And
mhm,
now she was trying to buy them online because I had sent out my birthday thing and asked for people to shop with me, but they were not available online. So she saw that they were for 19.99. But what I did as a courtesy is I gave them to her for $18. And of course I added my tax and my service charge, and she also ordered some deodorants. And so I do that for a customer like that,
Mhm.
but I'm
mhm,
still adding the tax, and I'm still adding the service charge, because I'm delivering the thing, and so on. And as usual, anybody that I'm quoting a price to, I'm saying to them, plus, I
Mhm.
most times don't say service, but I'm saying plus tax as well.
Yeah.
So they
mhm,
know that it is not just 19.99, that they have to
mhm,
anticipate paying more than that.
Yeah.
And so that is something that we can. What I do too, as I go, as I'm when I'm out there vending, and of course they're still not paying the tax when I'm out there vending, so they're still getting away.
Mhm.
mhm,
But as I see them stand there looking at the stuff, I just say, yeah, the prices went up. I mean,
mhm.
it is what it is, you know. And so I was like, I had to redo all of my prices for my fragrances. Thankfully, most of the fragrances I have had them for a while. And so I am these are this is this all of this increase is just profit for me, because I paid way less than this
Mm-hmm.
for them. And so what I have done is, for my customers at the flea market, and because I know they will go on, I'm doing $20 for them for the fragrances. Um, because until I can inch my way up, I'm only going to be the flea market is only open for like 3 Saturdays for the entire summer. For July, we're only open one Saturday.
Is
So
it
Mm-hmm.
because of the soccer thing?
yeah, that
Yeah.
and other events too. So it's going to be like crazy. So I have to be smart in what I do to try to really make some money this Saturday when I'm going, if the weather permits. So that's what I'm doing for that. And for the men fragrance, I'll go $24 for the men fragrances. And then, the lotions and so on. So I just kind of, because to be honest, I'm not purchasing new stock,
Right.
and so I can afford to do that
Right.
for them. Now, for the other fragrances like the Laird and so on, I go full prices on
Yeah.
those,
Mm-hmm.
so that is how I do it. And then I have the sets and so on. So, it is what it is, and we just have
Yeah.
to be prepared to answer them,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in a smart way about the price increases, and masking our own frustration with,
Mm-hmm.
everything too. So
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Yeah. Any thoughts? Anybody else?
No, I do the same thing. I don't do full price. I take a couple of dollars off and just let it
Mm-hmm.
go because I'm like the stuff is not moving. It's
Yeah.
just sitting here, with all the rain we had, so you couldn't go
Right.
out,
Right.
so you go out when you can and you try to
Right.
get rid of because I'm like, I don't want to keep bringing back everything that I took out.
Right. Took out. Yeah.
So,
The only thing, there are some things that I don't compromise with. The skin so soft. I really don't. And
No.
for the small ones, I'm doing $14. For the medium size, I'm doing $20. And for the big ones, I'm doing $26. So I
mm,
shave off a little on the big one, but I'm going
I'm
because
not. Yeah.
they're not paying the tax, and they buy them on Amazon, they buy them all
Yeah.
everywhere for an enormous amount of
Yeah.
money. And
Yeah.
so with
mm-hmm,
those things, those I don't compromise with those. They're already getting
Yeah.
getting tax free.
mm-hmm,
So that's what I do, you know.
mm-hmm,
And you use your charm and everything, and whatever you got to do to convince them,
mm-hmm,
purchase the stuff. So that's
mm-hmm,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Miss Barbara, how is it going for you?
Well, I haven't had any complaints
Mm-hmm.
yet.
Mm-hmm.
I still have my regular, so
Mm-hmm.
I guess they understand prices go up and they still buying their regular things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it is. And we in the same way, we Jeannie came up with all of these things where she just go out there and do her thing.
Right.
We just come up with things to
Things.
say, to our customers to convince them to still support,
Go. I'm in the meat game.
and
Go
use these
tell.
products that they love.
Ask
Mm,
Makai to help you.
Oh, that's it.
yeah.
All right. Anything
Yeah.
else? So,
No.
some incentives that are going on now. Tamara, I don't know how up to speed you are with some of these. Um,
I saw the shipping one because I got the
okay.
shipping one. Yeah. But the power of your first 4 incentive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, we don't have any new customer,
No,
new
new
team members
members.
online
Yeah.
now, but for people who may be, watching the replay, for new team members who for their first 4
Mm,
campaigns, for their first 4
sure.
orders within their first 6 campaigns. Um, Avon is saying that they will gift you bundles. If your orders, your four orders are in excess of $100, then they will be gifting you baskets, bundles. And Marie, our new team
Be
members, she was
quiet.
telling me that she got
Be
new
quiet.
products
With Junior.
Okay.
from
Where's
Avon,
Junior?
because
Where's Junior?
she has given, placed her first 2 or 3
Junior not free.
orders
Tell him to
already.
turn the
Yeah.
TV on now
So
before I whoop him.
yeah, so she has gotten that.
Yeah.
And yeah, you want to talk about the shipping, free shipping?
Okay. From July 2nd to September 23rd. So that's from campaign 14 to campaign 19, on direct delivery orders of $60 or more from new customers. Avon will credit, what is it? Credit back the shipping fee to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Avon will credit back the shipping fee to us for online orders from campaign 14 to campaign 19. So $60 plus online direct delivery orders. And those are
Be
for
quiet.
new customers only. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have customers who want to shop with you and the order $60 or more, put that in online. You can
Mm-hmm.
also help them put in online because you
Mm-hmm.
know that you're going to get something back for that order. So help them put it in online, and the shipping and stuff like that, and the taxes. So maybe it will cost them roughly about $75 or something like that, extra 15, depending on where they live. But as long as that order is $60 or more, I think you should go ahead and assist them with putting that order in online. And that
Isn't,
goes on to campaign 19.
isn't that a 20% discount on the products too that they order? Didn't it say something about a 20%?
No, that was something different. I think that was I saw that thing, but I think that was for maybe regular returning customers. The 20%?
Yeah, it was 20%, and it
Yeah.
had you spend the 60%, and it has something with free shipping or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think that was for regular customers or something like that. But I saw that too, but I didn't really read it because I'm like, I don't shop online, but I
Hmm.
other customers who do shop online
Hmm.
will get that email.
Yeah. And speaking of which, when we were on the leadership meeting the other day, Avon was saying, and this is not something that applies to anybody in our teams. They were saying that what Avon ambassadors were doing, when they have the incentives that are only for online customers, um, representatives were, creating accounts
Oh wow.
and taking
Oh my
advantage
goodness.
of these freebies that people are getting. And I'm just like, when I heard that, I'm like, I know I don't have that problem in
People
my
got too
team.
much time.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
it's
Because most of
like,
the times I see them, I'm like, okay, that's not for me. It
I
clearly says
know,
online.
I
So,
know,
that's for my online customers. Why would
yeah,
I even, you see, people just
I
don't
know.
Hmm.
know. I don't
And
get it.
that is why sometimes when they come up with these things, it affects all of us, and
Everybody, yeah.
we are mad as heck. But
Hmm.
somebody was making things bad for the rest of us,
Crazy.
you
Hmm.
know? So it's horrible when that happens. Horrible, Horrible,
Mhm.
horrible, horrible. Now, I don't know if you saw this too, Tamara. This is a consistency challenge that Avon has. It's a little steep, but what it is saying is for representatives that are 5-star, they're saying if you consistently for campaign 14 to 19, place a $250 order every campaign for the next 5 campaigns, then they will gift you a bundle. And if you are 10-star and above, you give a you do $500 order consistently for the next 5 campaigns, and they will gift you a bundle. The bundle for the 5-star ambassador is worth $150, and the bundle for the 10-star and above ambassadors is worth $300. So those are two incentives that those are incentives that they have going now for each of us if we would wish to participate in those.
I need to change my email address on my account.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, because my Avon account is set up with my Gmail, but I
Mm-hmm.
rarely check my Gmail. And I don't know why in the
Uh-oh.
first place that I did that.
Yeah.
So some of these I'm not seeing them until you say it now. Let me go check my Gmail.
Mhm. I
Oh,
don't check
good.
mine either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had an
Because
online
when
order
you log
too.
in,
So,
you remember back then when you used to log in, some of these things used to be right on the front.
Yeah.
Once you log in, but they're not anymore. So you have to physically go into like dashboard or something like that to see all these incentives.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say?
you got some Himalaya stuff up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot my train of thought, what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I forgot. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Are we up for a challenge?
I don't know. I never sell that. That's that pink. So I never sell that. The only one I used to sell, and I only had 2 customers, was the black one. And they don't have that no more.
Mm.
Yeah, they discontinue a lot of stuff.
Hmm. Yeah. Um,
What's that? The pink? Is it the pink? Is that? Is it the pink
no,
one?
yeah, this is one. The other one that I was looking at was not this one. The
Yeah,
other,
that's what I was saying. It was the other one.
Mhm.
yeah,
The regular rose one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well, I'm gonna what is that? I'm gonna call one of my customers. I have a customer who really likes these. I'm gonna
Mhm.
call and tell her that they're on sale. Yeah, that one especially. She likes the pink one, especially the black rose.
How much is
mm,
I'm gonna
that?
call her and see. What is like 1049? Angeline?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, no, I'm at the pink because I was looking for the pink. What's that? Himalaya salt something?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even see that in
They
here.
don't. I don't think they have that anymore. They have
See,
the.
there you go. Mhm.
Yeah, so this one is 1049.
1049. Yeah, I'm
So
gonna call her because she likes.
So what
um
is wait? So what is this black rose? Because they had the other one that was in like a black bottle. Is this the same thing? Did they change the bottle?
No,
no.
the black one was charcoal.
Yes,
Yeah, that
charcoal.
was a
Right.
different
You're right.
one. Yeah.
You're right. It was charcoal.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
they had that, they had the 3 of them. So this one is for 5.99. The Himalayan pink salt
Where do you find that?
under the specials clearance.
Oh, that's why then. And then seeing people gonna buy one, and then they ain't gonna be able to get it no more. I'm sorry. I think I need to be quiet.
If I can add that to my card and because I know she likes that black rose.
Yeah, they getting rid of it. That's why it's so low if it's $5.99.
Yeah. So, all right, I guess we put the challenge on hold for now.
Let me text her and tell her that it's on sale.
Oh,
So campaign 14 is, we're in campaign 14, and so I don't know if you saw these branded
Mm-hmm.
items,
Yeah.
the Sweet Honesty and
mhm.
so on that they have. So I think I ordered one.
You getting any for Rep Fest? Sorry, Avon. Why do I keep calling it?
Connect. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have the a new one.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I ordered the Sweet Honesty one. I'm not sure. So
I might get one of the hoodies.
yeah, I'll
Just
tell you which one I
holiday.
have so that we can twin.
What, the hoodie?
Huh?
The hoodie?
No.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I said I'm getting. The hoodie.
What are you getting hoodie for in the summertime?
When you on that plane, it's cold, okay? And I ain't trying to travel with no sweater. So I'll have my hoodie for just for the plane.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
There was a
There's one that just says Avon.
no, not that one. That's bland. Was it a black one?
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Where you see that at? I mean, well,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
got
wear them.
hoodies.
I don't wear
I'm
them
gonna get
because
one
they're
of the
too
hoodies.
hot.
I need it for the plane ride.
That is true still.
Yeah. With my Avon gear. That's what I need it for. I think the Avon one is white. And I think the Avon has more.
That one.
Yeah. No, which one is
Oh,
the no,
okay.
which one is the white one?
White?
Is it white? There is check and see. Let me check. Isn't there a white one? Or is it a pink? It's more than one.
Oh, it's the Feeling Fresh one. Oh yeah, this is
Feeling
a
fresh.
nice color.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
This
I'm
is
saying.
a nice
It's like
color.
a light, it's like a pinkish or greenish or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, why did it come up like this?
Oh, I see a pink one. I see a pink one for
You see a
Avon.
pink one too?
There's like
In the
three
book,
different ones.
in the book,
Yeah.
campaign 14 on page 140, there's a pink hoodie.
Oh God.
Because I think the first night is like pink night or something like that. Yeah, the feeling fresh is like an orange one.
Yeah, I don't see that black one, but they got far away. They got
Yeah,
that
the pink
hours
one
So
far
there's
has
away.
that one.
the pink one has AVON. Like AV and then ON. Avon. Split.
Valley Far. Oh, that's a pen. I thought that was perfume. Oh God,
Oh,
they
this
fooled me.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, that one. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I wish they were zippered. I love zippered.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it
Something
can
cheaper
take
to make it like
pullover.
this.
I don't like the pullover.
Yeah.
All
right, we'll coordinate on the
yeah,
shirt.
absolutely. Yeah. So ladies,
I gotta talk to Carita because I was talking to her the other day and she was saying that she wouldn't mind going to Avon Connect.
really?
Yeah, she started up again, She's selling in the park, I think in Weequahic Park.
Okay.
Yeah, so she started. She's on, break from school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I told
She
her.
said the Weequahic Park when they have events
When they
out
have
there.
that, what do you call it? That basketball tournament or stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's on the other. That's on, what do you call it?
Elizabeth Avenue.
Elizabeth Avenue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good little setup because everybody
Yeah.
comes to the basketball game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you see, Miss Barbara, you're right there at Weequahic Park, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's going on with you, with your daughter? I know at one point you were discussing possibly combining your businesses and doing stuff.
Hers is taking off.
Hmm.
It is?
Hers is taking off.
So what's she
Wow.
selling?
So I'm trying to see when she get out of this busy season, because she had a lot with family reunions,
Oh.
t-shirts, and now that everybody is on the what's the fan, Colin? Where your fan at? Where's your fan? In the park. She made the fans because now people want to.
Oh.
So she did a couple of custom fans.
Mm-hmm.
So people got her doing all that. So I
For
said,
the dancing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why
So
you don't set up with her? Why you just don't set up and then y'all got the fans and whatever else you have?
yeah, but I'm getting ready to go away. So they're gonna have to wait till I go away.
And come back, you mean?
Yeah, when I come back.
Okay. Where are you going, if you don't mind? And why
North
didn't you?
Carolina.
Okay. How
We
long?
all going, so
How long you staying?
Saturday to next Friday.
Nice. Nice. That's good. That's good. That's good. And
Yeah.
you know, while you're away, you know, you still be checking in on with your customers, and they can be shopping online, or you can place their orders, whatever. That's the good thing about our business, you know.
Yeah.
You can travel, you can do whatever, you know, while you're there.
I have some family out there. I'm gonna try to.
Oh, you better carry you some Skin So Soft. You driving or you flying?
We're driving.
You better carry you some Skin So Soft. You better get some of the small ones. Okay.
I have some from when I was
Okay.
supposed to do that vending.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you carry some and don't give them away for free.
No.
Yes.
They've been going though.
Okay.
They've been going. People have been asking, you have skill? Yeah, I got some right here.
Okay, good. Good, good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So, ladies, I know it's rough. Summertime can be tricky because, you know, we are in, everybody's in vacation mood. People are going away. There are things happening left, right, and center. There's a lot going on, the weather and everything. And so, you know, summertime is tricky, but it means that we have to dig deep because we are in the business already. So until we're ready to retire from the business, you know, we give it our best shot. So what I do, like I tell you, like I shared with you earlier, the flea market is it was only open for 2 Saturdays in June. It's only going to be open for one in July.
Wow.
And 2 in August. Now, it is frustrating, but I can't send up my blood pressure because of it, you know. I have to come up with creative ways. So I have this event, this Jamaican event that I'm going to on the 17th. It's a gala, and they have the opportunity for you to place an ad in there. And so I'm working on placing an ad so that I can get my name
Gala is
there.
that?
What?
What gala is that?
Oh, this is Jamaica Association. I need to get you involved.
What's the name of it? Which one?
It's John Jay.
Oh my god. My girlfriend at my church is one of the members of John Jay, and she keeps,
really?
yeah,
What's her name?
Debbie Sims. Deborah.
Oh my God, yes.
That's, and she keeps it. She said, I'm not invited. Every time I invite you, you never come.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Debbie.
There's something in August too that we have to go to. I
Yeah.
have a ticket for you for that. Yes.
Okay.
Eh,
All right. Since I have a closer friend in there, because I mean, I
Right,
love her, but I don't. We're not close like that.
right,
But
right.
since I have somebody who's closer, then I might now consider it. But she's
Yes.
always inviting me to these, and she's like, "I'm not gonna invite you no more because you never come. You always." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm trying, but I'm gonna get you in before I leave. I'm gonna get you." I'm like,
Yeah.
Mm,
So yeah, so that's what I'm doing, because I mean, I just have to come up with ways and means of
Right.
doing.
yeah.
To be honest, I'm not as brave. I don't even know if I should call it brave. I can't. it is not me to do that, do what Jeannie does. But hats off to her, and I
Yeah.
encourage you every day, to do your thing. And I know it's rough, keep going. You're doing a great job. You inspire me, Jeannie, to be honest.
thank you.
You
Thank you.
inspire me.
But
And
do
so I know it gets a little rough, I know, and I feel you. Trust me, I feel you.
hmm
But and I mean, if I ever tell you something that happened with me with Avon, I mean, you would be even more pissed.
hmm
It was really rough. And
hmm
so I get it, I get it. But let's hang in there and continue to do what we do, because we are making people happy.
Right, right.
With the
Yeah.
Avon products. So let's keep going.
Your gala, you setting up a table
Yeah.
at
I
the gala?
am not setting up a table at the gala.
Mm,
They didn't have the opportunity to vend. And if I turn
mm,
up there and they have vendors, then I'm gonna be mad.
hmm
But and so that's why I decided to put an ad in. I'm
hmm
kind of late too, so I
hmm
don't even know if I'm gonna get through.
hmm
But at least I try.
Yeah, I would ask her though. I would ask her, are they having vendors?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ask her and see what she say, and
Mm-hmm.
take it from there. That's
Okay.
all. Mm-hmm.
Usually
Yeah.
they
Cause she
don't.
may
I've
have
been
it.
to one of their things, but usually they don't have vendors.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So that's something that maybe, I can introduce them to, you
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nice.
yeah. So, ladies, if there's nothing else that you need to say or ask about, we're going to end it here. And
Okay.
thank you for being here. We appreciate
Oh,
you.
what I do? I did
Um,
something.
Let's take our picture. Let's get ready. Let me end the meeting first. If you are watching this on replay, thank you for joining us. And we're keeping it real. This is business, and sometimes we have to, go through stuff, and we
Right.
have to vent, and we have to feel what we feel. There's
Right.
no need in us pretending as if it's, all hunky dory. It's the truth,
Right.
and so we
Right.
Right.
do. It's what we live, and so that's how it is. So thank you for
Mhm.
joining us, and we hope you're inspired by it.